Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Monday the 6th and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame, got up and around, got the dog outside, wife got off to work and everything went smooth there. Got my hard-boiled egg and my banana, a liter of water and jumped in the hot tub, got my soak on, got back in, got the dog fed. It's kind of chilling out in the morning. I thought about going for a bike ride and did not sit against it because it was just a shitty rainy day all day. We're kind of in that weird season where it's raining a lot. We've got the big storm off our coast that didn't really affect us, thank goodness, but it's been throwing us feeder bands of shitty rain throughout, so kind of is what it is. So went ahead though, got a couple other things done around the house. Nothing too much, just hanging out with the dog. The owner is picking the dog up today. Set up a time to pick up and then end up being like 45 minutes late because that's kind of her thing. She'll either be 20 minutes early or 45 minutes late, which is amazing how it happens because sometimes she'll literally reach out to me to verify the time and she'd need to be leaving like within 20 minutes and then she'll still show up like 45 minutes late. I have no idea how it happens, but it is what it is. So looking at the schedule though, the kind of time frame and what layout is, I was just kind of figuring out like, okay, maybe I'll run before, maybe I'll run after. Decided I'd run after. Father-in-law reached out and asked about me coming over to help him do a water change on his fish tank. And I told him after the dog got picked up, I could do it because I didn't want to be over there when she showed up and that whole concept of where it looks like I'm not watching her dog kind of thing. Although I don't think that'd be really a concern because she knows that I do a good job with it whole. It's just be easier not to have to, in the middle of pouring 7 gallons of water into a fish tank, have to run over and give back a dog. So everything was good there. She got here late to pick up the dog. But while I was waiting around, went ahead and reached out to a couple people and about trying to get some concrete work done to have my new driveway put in. Also, the guy who's building my building, he reached out, said something about trying to put the panels on. He still got to replace that one panel, has a hole in it. He claims he now has the metal for it, which doesn't make any sense because he told me he had the metal before. So I don't know if I trust anything that man says on any level because his time frames and his just everything he's told me has been a lie. Like from ordering the doors from 6 months ago, so we had the doors in stock with the high-rise lifts, to find out Monday that he told the garage guy that the garage door guy that they need to be the high lift, and that was on Monday. The doors got put in Wednesday. So who the hell knows? It is what it is. So basically I'm hurrying him out, asking if the city signed off on it. He said no, the city won't sign off on it until I put new sod in. Or I'm like, it's got to be a driveway, sod doesn't work. We've already discussed this, but I was told you said you had the city come out for inspection to sign off on it. So I held off on doing any more work on it because I wasn't going to work and spend more money on the building until I had it signed off on. He goes, well, I won't sign off on it until it's the driveway, the sod's done. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, whatever. So who the hell knows? So it's miscommunication. Like, then why did you have the city come out? And he goes, well, my daughter scheduled that. And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell your daughter when she told you it was going to be the next day that you knew it wasn't ready? Why didn't you just tell her then not to mess with it? And he goes, well, I didn't think about it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, and he still hasn't been here to replace the piece. At some point, I'm assuming the garage door guy came back and installed my second lock on my west-facing door. Don't know when that happened. It feels a little weird having somebody just roll up in your property and work on some shit and not tell you they've been there, but apparently it's how everybody does it nowadays because nobody tells me. From concrete guys to the actual garage building guys to the garage door guys, they just show up and just start working and assume you'll hear them, I guess. I don't know. It's super strange, but I guess I came from the old school of like farming community and stuff where you don't enter anybody's property without letting them know you're on your way because I don't know. It's a different mindset of people, I guess, down here. So kind of is what it is. But yeah, overall, wasn't too bad. Went ahead and reached out to the guy who poured my slab. I reached out to him multiple times now, and his voicemail is full. I keep just going to voicemail trying to call him. Left him multiple text messages, so can't get him to call me back at all. So I have no idea what's up with that, but who knows? So I reached out to the guy who poured my patio slab and talked to him. I sent him a little video of where it needs to go and the tree, and we're discussing whether we're gonna put a straight driveway in or kind of curve the driveway at an angle to basically miss the tree so I can keep my palm tree. Haven't fully made my mind up on that yet, so who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's hard telling. So got that done though. Dog got picked up, and then I went my run. While I was on my run, my father-in-law called to ask me if I was going to come over and help him with the water. And I said, yeah, I'm on my run right now. I'll let you know when I'm about a half an hour out. And that way you can go ahead and do it. Plus I need to work on my pinball machine, which he has in his house, and the flipper's messing up, which it's a known problem on that machine. I just haven't got around to ordering the actual part because I gotta buy like a whole giant kit of parts. I can't buy just the one I need, and it's like $100, and I don't know, I keep putting it off, so I need to just buy the damn thing. So who knows. But went ahead, I'm gonna suggest you go ahead and start doing the water change. I'll be there within a half an hour, and then I'll help you fill it up. So we got off my run a little bit early and went in, grabbed some tools, and headed over to go work on the pinball machine while he was finishing the water change. And my wife showed up from work. She got home, so she was super confused, like, what the hell? Because as she pulls in, I was opening the garage door to go across the street with my tools, and she was confused why the garage door opened. And I guess where the light was shining in, she couldn't see me stand over by the freezer, so I was waiting for her to come in so she didn't run me over. And then got there and we chatted a little bit. So I was heading across to work on the pinball machine, do a water change. So I get there, and my father-in-law has the fish tank almost overflowing. He's trying to suck the water out with the siphon, the Python thing. It basically hooks your sink, drains water out, creates a vacuum, sucks the water out of the aquarium, and he has it reversed to where he's filling the aquarium, and it's about to overflow the whole damn tank when I get there. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, come on. I'm like, he goes, well, I gotta have them both closed. I don't know, it has to both be open to suck. Closed how you fill it. So who knows? So now I stand there watching him after I show him how to turn the nozzle so it actually sucks out. So I have to stand there and watch him the whole time as he siphons the tank down, which is what I should have been already done when I get there. But I also said, you know how you just filling the tank up trying to overflow the damn thing because you got it messed up? That's how you're supposed to fill the tank back up anyway. And when you do it that way, then you don't have to bug me to come over and do the water changes for you and drag the jugs over. So it make easier in my life also. And if you're about putting chemicals in, you're literally putting the chemicals in that jug, and they're in there for 6 to 10 seconds until I dump it in the aquarium. So what would be the difference if you just dump the chemicals in the aquarium first, then poured the water in? It would make no damn difference. Pour it into the water flow, it's all flowing, the pump's going, the tank has really good circulation, and then you dump the water in the hose, you can also, it stirs around even more. So like, oh no, so we'll do some research, figure out if that's something you want to do, because the shop he bought the fish from, that told him not to do that. But nobody bothered to ask, why not do that? What does the extra 6 seconds in a jug matter? And my theory is, if he's thinking, because we don't know how many gallons we're taking out, we've already marked the aquarium. We know where 21 gallons down is. So we take out 21 gallons each time, treat 21 gallons in the tank, and refill it. But who knows? Went to pull the glass off the tank, or off the pinball machine, and where it's set up, it hits the kitchen wall, like the little build-out thing that we had talked about cutting out when I first moved into that house. But we figured to wait until we go to replace all the flooring, because there'd be a weird gap in the flooring. So we didn't do it, because we didn't replace all the flooring in that house yet. So I was like, well, I don't feel like moving the whole pinball machine. So I got up in there and tightened up a little bit, best I could from underneath. I needed to lift the whole play field up, but didn't do it today. So got it working a little bit better, still not great, but it's better than it was. So yeah, got that done. And then finally he got the tank drained, got the jugs filled up, and that took him forever. And he kept stopping. He's like, I can't shoot the water up. I'm like, you have like 3 inches in there. It needs to be like 24 inches deep. Like, it's a giant 7-gallon jug. And what the hell? So we had to sit there forever, got dumped in, went back to the house, went ahead and grabbed myself a shower. And while I was waiting over there filling the tank up, I told my wife to go ahead and start the chicken and rice if she wanted to. And then the lines are hard to see how much water you put in for the rice cooker. And she asked which line. I'm like, right here. So it's kind of a half line, because between 2 and 4. We need 3, and it's hard to see. So I said, on my way back, I'll take care when I get there. So I helped her, and basically I said, I just grab my flashlight and look in there. It's easier because the black tank, or black pot with like just dents in it. There's no real color or nothing, so it's hard to see what you're looking at. But we got it filled up, got it started. A couple chicken breasts on top, which were still frozen together, thawing a little bit, but frozen together. I'm like, oh, we got to separate those. Those will never cook through, because that becomes like a 3-inch thick chicken breast, as opposed to 2 separate 1.5-inch chicken breasts. So I knocked those apart real quick and explained to her why we do it this way. Because if not, we end up with undercooked chicken, and nobody wants undercooked chicken. So she was like, oh, that makes sense. So everything was good there, got that knocked out. And then while that was cooking, we chatted a little bit about her day. And then I jumped in the shower, talked about her dad, trying to overflow the aquarium and all that good fun stuff. She goes, why couldn't you turn off the faucet? And I'm like, he could have, and eventually he did. But he literally had the tank like at the brim, like it was already to overflow. And I was like, holy crap. And she's like, this is scary. So yeah, she's not real happy with him right now. And the best part is the pinball machine is sitting right next to the aquarium, because at the moment, instead of tearing the pinball machine all the way apart to get it into the bedroom he was going to put it in, down that hall, I can't turn that corner until I take the back off and legs off and sand it up. And that was more work I wanted to do that day. So we left it right there thinking nothing about him overflowing the aquarium, because he's had it for months now without any issue at all. And then of course, first time he does a water change after he gets the machine, he almost overflows the aquarium right next to the damn machine. So hey, what can you do? You just have to live life and hope it all turns out fine. So I did find another pinball machine that I kind of been wanting for a while. It's one called Nip It. And it's like an alligator based theme machine. It's kind of a cool machine that there was a guy I know who I got my Wizard machine from that had one, but he doesn't want to sell his, last I knew. And supposedly my name is on the inside with my phone number. So if I ever decide I want to, or everyone wants to get rid of it, I'm supposed to get first chance at it. But who the hell knows if he'll honor that or not. So might give him a call, because he was about $1,000 cheaper back then, what he thought it was worth. What this guy's asking, but the one I'm looking at is $1,000 more. The guy claims it's a full restoration on it and upgraded to LED lights and a bunch of other stuff. Then the guy's been in the business for like pinball business for 50 years and all this stuff. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But for $1,000 difference, might try and buy the one from the guy I know. If not, might go buy this one. It's hard telling. So yeah, never know what I'm gonna get. It's where it is. So we knocked out our dinner, chicken and rice, and it was weird not having dogs here. We kind of chatted a little bit, just kind of watched some Shameless, and then I headed back outside to enjoy my evening cigar and my soda. Knocked that down, went in and watched some Frasier together, and wrapped it up and called it an early night. So that's all we got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.